So I came to just do my small part, which I already done. One was to lay the wreath on the coffin of our late brother, which I have done in the presence of the Speaker and the Vice President. Then talk to the family, which I have done. So what I'm remaining to do now is to make a few remarks regarding what I saw and I heard of Moses Ali. Some of the things I saw, some I heard. I didn't see him all the time. And what I can inform you, I was able to hear and see three elements of his contribution to Uganda. Number one, he was a lover of freedom. This one I came to know because although he had been with Amin in the coup of 1971, I later on heard, the family cannot tell you more, maybe you can even document it. Wakina mama wanaweza kutuambia zaidi juu ya hii mambo ya wakati wa Idi Amin. Sisi tulikuwa hatuko hapa, lakini nilikuwa nasikia kwamba Moses alikuwa hapendi mambo ya kuua watu. I heard that Moses Ali was not happy with Idi Amin killing people. That's why actually he like pushed him. I think even by the time we captured Kampala, I don't think he was in the government that time. 79 bado ndugu yetu alikuwa kwa serikali au alikuwa pembeni? Uliza wakina mama. Yes, I think I heard that he was like suspended or something.
Your Excellency, by 1978 he had been dismissed.
Yes.
By the president.
Yes, I remember. And that's why I had been even removed from the army, pushed in the civilian side. Then I remember something about some friction between him and Idi Amin. This was during that time of Idi Amin. Now when Idi Amin came, when we defeated Idi Amin, then we had our other allies, UPC, making their own mistakes. We had started a conflict with the AUPC because I was the first man in the whole of Uganda to oppose Idi Amin. I'm not dead, I'm just here. So put it on record that this is the first man who opposed Idi Amin. He took power on the 25th of January 1971. I was working here in the president's office as the research officer, and I was staying in Chireka. So on that Monday, we got up and we were walking to the bus stop to Banda. That's where we used to enter the bus and come and get out here, down below here. Then Kejuka, there's a man called Richard Kejuka who was in the bank. He was also staying in the same housing estate, which later on was taken over by, I think, the army or the police. He shouted at me, "Where are you going?" said I'm going to work. This was like 7:30 there. So I'm going to work. So I'm going to go, there's trouble in town. So I came back to the house and then we waited. Then around 3, I think, they announced how Idi Amin had overthrown Obote. Immediately, we connected. I don't remember we connected because the phones were not, but I think they were working. They were this line because we were able to meet quickly. That same afternoon, by about 4 or 5 there, we met at Bugorobi in Yona Kanyomozi's house. The ones I remember were there, the one I remember is Ruhakana Rugunda and Katel. They must have been there. I don't remember there. Kanyomos was also there. And then we were going to fight Idi Amin. And then we said that you and Museveni, they said, you go to Tanzania and link up with Mwalimu. So the following day, the 26th of January, I went to the bank, got some money, and on the 27th, I left Kampala here with 2 people from Katwe, our group of Katwe, Abbas Chivazo and Zubair Bakari. We went up to Mbarara, linked up with Wananuka, who was Secretary General there. He gave us 2 chiefs, Katundu and Lachi, and we a Volkswagen vehicle, and we entered Tanzania. That was the beginning of the fight against Idi Amin. But when we were fighting Amin, you could see the mistakes of UPC. So many mistakes. But the particular mistake which affected the country later was the one of revenge. Revenge. We must revenge. Idi Amin killed the Langis, killed the Cholis. We must kill West Nilas. So we opposed them. So you people, what you are talking is nonsense. And in 1972, when we attacked and then we were defeated and had to go back, we almost fought among ourselves. Because I captured a roll full of soldiers and weapons at Kabelebele, 9 miles from Bara. I captured them. They didn't fight. These Amin soldiers, they just surrendered. They had a roll full of weapons. Some ran away, but some were captured. It was September 1970. So the grass was burnt. Here when the grass is burnt. So I left these soldiers lying down. There were like 5 or 6 of them who had surrendered. The others had scattered in the bush. Then I went to unload the guns, G3 guns from the vehicle. Then I had bullets. We had these idiots of UPC killing these people. 5 of them shot like that. We almost had a fight there. You people, why kill people who have surrendered? So, by that time we were defeated. We had to go back. We lost many people. We came up to the barracks in Mbarara, but it was not organized. Then I was able to there were 330 people on that side. I was able to take back 46. All the others died there. September 1972. So, defeated Amin this time, again the mistakes of UPC. When the Tanzanians were here, we talked with them, please don't allow these confused people to kill Western Islands. Because the people in Western Islands did not run away. They waited for us, they received us. But now, when the Tanzanian army withdrew, I think around August there, 1999 or 80, I've forgotten the details. And that's how the massacre in West Nile started. By the UPC. That is what generated the refugees from West Nile to go to Congo and South Sudan. Many of these people here who are with us in Parliament were born in Congo, if you ask them. Who were born in Congo? Let's see Congolese, you come. And South Sudanese. Those who went as children and those who were born there, come forward and we'll see you. We are not sure whether you are Ugandans or not. So somebody take a picture of this. I'll take a picture with these Congolese.
Yeah, Your Excellency, as we take the picture, in 1979, 1980, I was in Pokea Seminary and our school was destroyed and we had to go to Congo and sleep in the chapel.
So you have seen this. You have seen these Congolese and South Sudanese. This was all due to the mistakes of UPC. Now, that's when now Moses Adi, because remember Moses had been fighting the mistakes of Idi Amin quietly in their group. And that's why Idi Amin had dismissed him. But now, he had now a new problem with UPC. So that's how Moses Adi now, and others, Bamute and from West Nile, had formed groups to resist UPC now. 500,000 Ugandans were in Congo and in South Sudan. That time, Uganda was number 4 in the world. about regarding the refugees who are coming from here. I think the first was Afghanistan, followed by, I think, Ethiopia, and another one, Uganda was number 4. We had that medal of generating refugees. So when the NRM defeated UPC and Okero's group, we went up to West Nile. I got in touch with these groups, West Nile. No. Let me go back a bit. So now, when we launched our own fight against UPC, now another round, February 1981, 6th of February. And we fought, we started fighting. Then on the 6th of June 1981, I had to go out to look for support. I left Matuga, went through Buama, entered the boat at Katebo, entered the boat and went to Kenya, spending some night at Bubeke, in one of the islands. I went on to Libya, meeting Muammar Gaddafi on the 21st of June 1981. Now, when I was in Libya, I met there the former Amin groups for the first time. Moses Al was there. There were other groups. There was a fellow called Amin Mutiawa. Other people like Habib Kajimu were there. Now, that time we agreed to, the Libyans wanted us to unite, become one group, but we said no, because of the history of our country. Let's first operate military. Let the NRA continue doing separately. The West Nile groups can do their work separately. Kaira can do his work separately. But we coordinate until we agree on the policies properly. So that's how I met Moses for the first time. But he was, you could see he wanted the cooperation. And he was not, you know, the problem with the Africans is inferiority complex. When they are Christians, they try to become Europeans. I think being Christian is being European. When they are Muslims, they want to become Arabs. Arabs. But you are not an Arab. You are a Mahdi. I can see. Why do you want to be an Arab? So, I could see those groups in Libya when we were there. And I told Gaddafi, these people will not help you. There was one character called Amin Mutiaba. I was asking about him yesterday. What happened to Amin Mutiaba? There. Oh. So we said, no, if you want to help us, you help us. If you don't want, we shall manage. Gaddafi gave us some little support. Then those Amin Mutiabas diverted some to FM, but we fought. So we agreed to coordinate, not to unite, but coordinate. Now, so we came back here, I arrived on the 9th of December, 1981, we started fighting here inside the country. And we captured a lot of weapons from the army, the UNLA, Ata, Kabamba, Chiboga, Hoima. By 1985, we had accumulated quite a lot of guns from internal. Then I could see that Obote was going to collapse. We had enough power to bring down Obote, but not enough manpower to control the whole country. So I was worried that there may be chaos in the country. We defeat we defeat Obote, but we don't have enough manpower, armed manpower, to control the whole country. So I decided to go back to Libya to see Gaddafi again. And I met him again. This time he gave me some ammo and some few guns. Later on I got more guns from Mwalimu. And we had built up a powerful force. So when I was there this time, I remember that I met Masari initially, but when Obote collapsed, on 27th of July 1985, time I was still in Sweden, I had not come back with my family. I rang these people, I rang Otito Okero, I rang Basilio Okero, I rang, I think, Semogere also, Sebana Chisto, Oraro Tunu, and I said, you people, don't alone. You just form a government together. Now, with the usual witchcraft of Uganda, where people, as if they are bewitched, they said, no, we don't have to wait for NRM. We'll go ahead and form government. We leave NRM alone. So, and they formed the government, Tito Okero, I don't know who, all those. The idea was to isolate NRA, form government, bring DP, bring groups, then isolate NRA. So we warned them, please, if you do that, we are going to deal with, to destroy you, to fight you. But they were not listening. They went ahead and formed a government, and we launched our attacks in August, starting clearing the railroad triangle, the detachments which were there, then swung west, attacked Mubende, cleared it. I think some of the groups of were in Mubende. You can ask this, I don't remember very well. Then Fort Portal, then Kasese. Then we swung east to Mbalala, Masaka, and arrived at Tonga. Now, where Moses Sari, now you see now his second characteristic. loving, which I've already talked about, opposed and mean in their own quiet ways. Resisted UPC when UPC came in because of their mistakes. So that is one characteristic, freedom fighter, which I can give authoritatively evidence on because I was there. But now, the second quality is peacemaker. Because he was with Dr. Duko. I used to hear Moses siding with the doctor, Moses siding with the doctor, Moses siding with the doctor. I thought the doctor was a medical doctor. But when I met them, so when they came to Kampala, they found the population was really hostile to the group, that group of Okero and so. So they went back to Libya and contacted the Libyans. Me, I had already finished with Libya. I was coming back to finish the job here. Because the Libyans had given me 1 million rounds of ammunition, rifles, but Marima had given me more 1 million rounds and 5,000 rifles, so we're in a very powerful position. So I was coming back to finish off the job. But then Gaddafi called me, said, no, you come back here. There is something. So I left Nairobi, went back to Libya. Then I found Moses Sada and Dr. Duko. This is the doctor they were talking about. He was a doctor of something else, not medicine. So I said, what do we do now? They say no, because they're already part of the other efforts to isolate NRA. Unite everybody, isolate NRA. But when they came, they said, this is a mistake. That's how they looked for Daffy, called me. And I went back and then I said, okay, if you pull out, we shall see how to assist you to out. Don't involve yourself in the fight for Kampala because we are going to attack Kampala. Because by this time, we were at Camp Nisa. We had defeated all the counter-offensives of the poor boy who died. What was his name? Lieutenant Colonel Odwar. We defeated them and we were at Camp Nisa. On this side, we were at Buroba. On Mitiana side, we were going to. So I agreed with Moses Sadi that the UNLF people who are already part of this group in Kampala pulled out slowly, and he pulled out. They didn't fight us when we were entering Kampala. That's how our cooperation now started. Then the others who persisted in trying to oppose, like Juma, eventually he died in the. So that is the second characteristic of Moses. Dialogue rather than confrontation where possible. The third one, he was really a lover of West Nile. Always pushing for the programs of West Nile. The time the electricity, the issue of the veterans was always on the forefront. And and many of his pressures on us have already brought results. The roads are now tarmac all the way up to Oraba. We are now in tarmac with the one of Juma Moyo, Yombe, Oboko. Electricity is now linked. The grid. Now, you, the people, the West Nile, there is something I used to tell Moses which you must now work on. Yes, the infrastructure is now there. We're going to expand it. There is the road from Nebi to the border with Congo, and along there up to Aru. There is this other road from Pakwach to Rhino Camp, and then along the Nile. We are going to work on those roads. But remember what I've been telling you in the campaign. People don't sleep on the roads. They sleep in their houses. So the issue of the household incomes for West Nile is something we should agree on. Ever since the tobacco got problems, we need new enterprises. I have given guidance on all this time on those issues. So therefore, I came here to give witness to the positive attributes I saw with General Moses Ali. Number one, freedom fighter. Number two, peacemaker. Number three, development person. That's what I saw. Here, that even in the Muslim group, that's why his body had to be taken to Old Kampala, Chiwuri, and Naguru. I didn't know which faction he belonged to among the Muslims, but apparently he belonged to no faction. He was neutral. So this is the Moses Ali I saw. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you so much.
His Excellency the President has delivered his address and condoled with government and the people of East Moyo, Adjumani, West Nile, the entire country. His Excellency has also given memory of the events that led to him initially meeting General Moses Ali, and now that His Excellency has delivered his address, Parliament is now getting set. As soon as His Excellency the President has left, we shall now invite members of parliament to go into the chamber. May their respects, may pay their respects as they make their way into the chamber. For the sitting that will officially to the fallen General Moses Ali. We thank all members of parliament who have been able to join us today here as we give words of counsel and consolation from His Excellency the President. We now invite members of parliament to take their seats in the chamber and in the chamber the casket will be received and members can officially pay their respects. We thank you once again, and we shall continue the activities inside the Chamber of Parliament. Thank you very much. Protocol teams, please take note of our visitors, our distinguished guests who have joined us today need to be guided into the VIP gallery. Protocol teams, please take note of our VIP guests who need to be ushered to the gallery. To all our other members of parliament, please proceed to the chamber. We shall continue to screen. We shall screen the events taking place in the chamber. Family members and all other guests who are here who cannot fit in the chamber, you may take your seats, continue to sit in the tent, and you shall be able to follow the proceedings of Parliament. Thank you very much.